Yes, my people, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another episode. Look, it's Monday, and Mondays are normally heavy days. I am so excited about the day because there's so much from the weekend that we could not cover. Now we have a lot to start from today before heading to the weekend game against Arsenal. You agree with me that we need to be fast, otherwise we cannot cover everything because we have only 10 to 15 minutes to spend here with you on each episode. So let's get started. Straight away to the news. And I'm starting right now with Manchester United. Then I'll end with Chelsea exclusives. So stay glued. Yeah. And make sure if you are new here, kindly subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, like the video and share the video. I also want to hear from you in that comment section. We are starting with Manchester United right now. All right. Ratcliffe's statement on the buying of on the sale or on him buying Manchester United. Sir Jim Ratcliffe's statement on him buying Manchester United. This is, I don't know whether if you have been following me, I've said a lot about Sir Jim Ratcliffe already. His statement spoke of putting the Manchester back into Manchester United. Putting Manchester back to Manchester United. That statement, many have been trying to analyze it. Said Jim Ratcliffe's statement of putting Manchester back into Manchester United, many have been analyzing that statement while investing to make them the number one club in the world once again. While it did not backfire as badly as the Qatari statement. The Qataris also made the same statement, similar statement. But theirs did not backfire. Theirs backfired. The way they came out, proudly, we want to do this, we want to do that, it backfired. Because they had it, But Sir Jim Ratcliffe's statement of putting Manchester United back to where it belonged did not backfire. It was not received that much negativity as the Qataris own. As badly as Qatari statement, both groups were asked by Reign to stop running public campaigns when the process was supposed to be conducted in private. They are now being advised, both Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the Qataris, these are private business issues. The deals are not yet done completely. Both the Qataris and Sir Jim Ratcliffe are to be patient, stop the publicity, and deal with the issues privately. These are confidential issues, according to the Time Sport. Ratcliffe's statement spoke of putting the Manchester back into Manchester United while investing to make them the number one club in the world once again. While it did not backfire as badly as the Qatari statement, both groups were asked by Reign to stop running public campaigns when the process was supposed to be conducted in private. I hope you got that very clearly now. Okay, so we move on from there. We move to Manchester City and Norway. Yeah, I believe you know what I want to talk about. Manchester City and Norway. After all, Haaland is human after all. Haaland is human. He is not just a goal machine that Haaland cannot take ball from defense and run with the ball to go and score. It's only when you put the ball on his feet in the box and there are no defenders ahead of him, then he will score. Haaland is Haaland. Haaland is human after all. Norway can now only qualify for Euro 2024 through the Nations League playoffs. Otherwise, they will be out. So far, all the European qualifiers, they've been losing games. Haaland could not see the goalpost for his national team. He could not bury the balls in the net. They are at the verge of not qualifying for Euro 2024. The only option for them now is the playoffs. Otherwise, they are out. Haaland and Odegaard, all in Manchester City players. Arsenal player. Odegaard is Arsenal and Haaland is Manchester City. Are yet to feature in a major international competition. Have you ever heard Haaland play in the World Cup? Or European League or European Cup? Haaland and Odegaard are yet to feature in a major international competition. The two cannot alone play. That should tell you that the importance of every player on a pitch It is not just about Haaland in Manchester City. The last two or three, 4 games, how many goals did he score? Champions League, how many goals did he score? That is just by the way. We have important things to discuss. Back to Chelsea. Ben Jacobs report is a reliable source of some of my news. Yeah. He says, I think Nkunku is very much seen as a missing piece and a significant addition to the starting 11 when he returns from injury. And that is true. The beauty of Nkunku is that he can fit into this 4-2-3-1 formation perfectly and play in a more advanced position as well. It doesn't matter where Nkunku plays, he has got a history of scoring goals. He's got a history of scoring goals. Let me now relax and take the rest for you. All right? That is about Nkunku. So we are only hoping to see Nkunku back fit on time. Like I said yesterday, he's coming back. He has not had the full preseason. I mean, he got injured in the last days of the preseason before the season began. Yeah. So he coming back now is going to be like starting the preseason with the squad. But Nkunku is Nkunku. Yeah. Nkunku is Nkunku. Okay. Before I move on, there is something here. Before I forget this. Man City have lost their last 3 domestic games without Rodri. So they had 2 players on injury, Rodri and Kevin De Bruyne. And it looks like the whole team is losing form because of these 2 players that are not in the squad. Now they've lost 3 games without Rodri because of the injury. They lost to Newcastle 1-0, Wolves 2-1, and then Arsenal 1-0. I didn't know a player can be that important. Oh my goodness. So you see, and we have over how many players on injury? And we still have a lot on injury right now, coming off from international break. My goodness. All right. We go now to Chelsea. We have important things to talk about now. And honestly, I would, let me start from here. There was plenty to celebrate for Chelsea players in the latest round of international matches. As 2 Blues defenders debuted for their countries, while our French and Belgian contingent became the first to successfully qualify for Euro 2024. Malo Gusto held France through. Malo Gusto was a late call-up to the France squad, being promoted from the under-21 as more experienced defenders, including Axel Disasi, withdrew due to injury. The right back was rewarded on his first senior involvement by being handed his international debut by France manager and former Chelsea player Didier Deschamps. It was quite a night for his debut after being introduced as a substitute to replace Jonathan Klaus for the last 10 minutes of a crucial European Championship qualifier away against the Netherlands. Kylian Mbappe's brace had given France a deserved lead, and although the Dutch pulled one back late on, Gusto and Co. held on for the 2-1 win. And Madsen was on the bench for the Netherlands. And Madsen was on the bench for the Netherlands in that game. So you can see the picture there, Kylian Mbappe and Malo Gusto after the game. That win makes France one of the 3 countries who became the first to qualify for Euro 2024, now being guaranteed a top 2 finish in their group. The others are Portugal and Belgium. The latter securing their place with a 3-1 win away in Austria. Captain Romelu Lukaku scoring the winning goal for the 10-man Red Devils. Captain Romelu Lukaku scoring the last goal. My goodness. All right, Levi Cowell makes his bow. Outside of qualifying matches, England's home friendly with Australia saw Levi Cowell make his senior international debut in a narrow win for the 3 Lions, with the defender and Conor Gallagher both in Gareth Southgate's starting lineup. Cowell remained on the pitch throughout in the same left-back role, in which he has impressed for Chelsea this season, earning a clean sheet and a victory on his first appearance at this level. While Gallagher played the first hour in a deep midfield role before being replaced. Aston Villa striker Ole Watkins scored the only goal. You remember Ole Watkins? I spoke about it in my previous video. Go back and watch it if you have not watched it. Yes, I told you Chelsea, registered him. Chelsea's eyes are on him. Ole Watkins. I told you, he's part of the 5 strikers Chelsea put on paper. They are monitoring their situation for January window. Ole Watkins scored the only goal of the game from close range in the second half, with both teams coming close to adding to the score sheet when hitting the woodwork, but ultimately it remained 1-0 for England. Late drama for the under-21s. There were wins for young Chelsea players in qualifying for the 2025 European Under-21 Championship. Leslie Ogochukwu helped France come from behind for a dramatic 2-1 win. 2-1 away victory at Bosnia and Herzegovina to make it 2 wins from as many games. Ogochukwu played the full 90 minutes as France conceded just after the half-hour mark, but equalized 4 minutes later before scoring the winner in injury time, taking the 3 points despite having a man sent off in closing stages. There was plenty of late drama at the beach too, with the goalkeeper turning creator for Wales as they salvaged a draw away in Czechia. He had to stay strong to keep the home side first half lead to a 1 goal as Czechs took control, making 5 saves despite falling behind. My goodness. That is our young goalkeeper. All right. Moving away from England, Moise Caicedo set up 2 goals as Ecuador left it late to beat Bolivia in World Cup qualifying. And there was also a hard-fought victory for Enzo Fernandez and Argentina. Caicedo played a full game in La Paz. On the stroke of halftime, he threaded a pass through to Kendry Páez, another Chelsea youngster, who raised clear and calmly slot home. Páez, who joined Chelsea after his 18th birthday, became the youngest player to score a goal in South American World Cup qualifying at 16 years and 161 days old. My goodness. Bolivia applied plenty of pressure after the interval in search of an equalizer, and they got it with 7 minutes remaining through Rodrigo Ramallah's well-placed strike. So that's Caicedo celebrating with Páez opener. However, there was still a time for Ecuador to snatch a crucial away victory. Caicedo's cute lifted pass picked out Kevin Rodriguez in space, and in the 6th minute of stoppage time, he was coolness personified, finishing confidently into the corner to make it 2-1. So Caicedo gave 2 assists. He's playing number 10 role for Ecuador. Giving assists like that is like you are playing number 10. Should we shift Caicedo to the number 10 role? Hey, my time is up. Ecuador have 2 wins from their 3 qualifiers thus far. Although a 3-point deduction from the previous cycle means they currently lie outside the automatic qualification spot, there is still, of course, a long way to go, with Ecuador's next action against Colombia. Elsewhere in South America, Argentina's flawless form continued with 1-0 win against Paraguay in Buenos Aires. Enzo played 80 minutes in the heart of Argentina's 3-man midfield, and on another day would have provided a couple of assists himself. So you can see there also, Enzo also won with Argentina. The only goal came in the 3rd minute. Nicolas Otamendi acrobatically volleyed in a corner. Sub Lionel Messi hit a post late on. That's the subtle Lionel Messi hit a post late on, but the defender's effort was enough to win it against a stubborn and physical Paraguay outfit. It is 3 wins from 3 for Argentina, who travel to Lima to play Peru next, which is either tomorrow or either today or tomorrow. Yeah, I will check that. I'll cross-check that. All right, let me leave you here. It's over 15 minutes. My dear friend, I'll be back with more exclusives. These are just updates from the international break news. I'll see you when you see me. Remember, it's betwinner.com. My promo code is TIM1979. TIM1979. I'll see you when you see me. Shalom and peace.